Howdy and welcome back to the restoration. On this awesome episode, we're going to continue with some of the parts of the frame getting torn down, ready for primer and paint. But first I have to tell you, true story, I'm in a doctor's office and then walked a sick bird. It alarmed me at first until he told the receptionist he was just there for his treatment.
I really love animal jokes, Jaster.
Well, this part, which has the bevel gearbox, is pretty intimidating to me, so I'm going to try to tackle that today. I'm going to try to get it apart and maybe get some of the sandblasting done on it. So, wish me luck. Got lucky on this one, just hand turning the wheel puller is pulling this thing off of there. It's wonderful. There we go. All right. Okay, the bevel gearbox is loose. The only thing I need to do is get this pulley off. I'm having some trouble with that. So I'm thinking this plate might help me be able to bang this thing off of there. I'm going to try a propane and wax. Well, I got this thing sitting between two sawhorses and banged on it with a hammer after the wax. Still didn't work, so I'm going to have to come up with a different type of puller to get that thing off. Well, I'm spinning my wheels with that other thing, so I'm going to go ahead and take apart this double forked thing here and see if we can get it cleaned up. Alright, well, that's all that stuff taken apart now, and let's put it in a blaster, see how she comes out. Alright, this is how this is cleaned up. Not too shabby. So that's after sandblasting and then wire wheeled. Gonna put a little phosphoric acid on that, put that stuff away for painting. Alrighty, next thing up on the dismantle and cleanup list, all this stuff is structural now, not sheet metal, it's the real metal, This thing is where the seat goes, I do believe, and that holds the seat pan on. This goes down to the pulleys, the hitch in the back that does the rotor tiller lifts it up. So I'm going to get this apart, see if I can get it cleaned up and ready for primer and paint. And this is what she looks like disassembled. I'm not sure about how to get this pulley off of there yet, but this pulley I was able to get off, and everything's apart now. So now I'm going to get it cleaned up, put in the sandblaster, and see how she looks. I'm going to also get these bands that held the gas tank, get that in the blaster as well. And this is the old shiny metal after sandblasting and cup brushing. There's one little part here. I'm not exactly sure how to get this pulley off. And because of that, that one's not sandblasted because I don't want to get any sand up in the bearings. But as soon as I figure that out, we'll get that one all cleaned up as well. Well, I'm going to try something here. I know this stuff works, the Vibratory. So I'm going to take all that stuff from the that hitch on the back, put them in here, get some Vibratory on there, and see how that cleans this stuff up. After all night sitting in the Vibratory, rust is gone. Now they just need to be cleaned up. Some of the screws came out like, you know, pristine, which with a little light rust. Some of the more heavily rusted ones, a lot of the rust came off, but still needs to be polished up. So I'm going to try out my new Harbor Freight Vibratory tumbler. See how that baby works. Right, what I did is I stuck these ceramic, I do believe, things in here. I'm going to put the rusty, a little left, I should say, the parts that have a little rust left on them. Put them in here and see how they polish up. Boy, these things look great coming out of that Vibratory tumbler. They look really, really nice. Now I'm going to stick it back in there with walnut shells and polish on it. And these things should polish up beautifully. Well, and this is what it looks like coming out of the polisher with that walnut shells and a little metal polish. So, it turned out really beautiful.
Quiet, ladies, quiet. It's time for Tractor Chat.
Hi, and welcome back to Tractor Chat, the talk show where normal everyday citizens, like supermodels or hot Hollywood stars, can discuss their tractors in an open and non-judgmental forum. For those of you just tuning in, you've missed an outstanding show. Fergie was with us today. Fergie! Thank you for stopping in and showing us how to hook up a supercharger, a turbocharger, and nitrous all on the same lawn tractor. Fergie, you've always been fast. High five. Whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, we have breaking news. This is coming to us from our third grade news correspondent, Wade Too Cool. Live from the playground, Wade says, boys rule and girls drool. You heard that here first on Tractor Chat. That's all the time we have, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Same tractor time, same tractor channel. Whoa.